For an equipment reference, I am watching all of my movies either on my dedicated 4K Blu-ray player in my bedroom on a 55-inch Samsung 8000 series 4K TV, and in my rec room on the Xbox One S Blu-ray player, watching those on a 65-inch Samsung 8000 series 4K TV. Just to let you know how I'm watching these movies. After making her debut in Batman the Animated Series all the way back in 1992, Harley Quinn has gotten her first solo film.
For me, it was Tuesday.
Welcome everyone to another episode of For Me, It Was Tuesday. I am your host, GQ. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button.
He's a Taiwanese grandpa I never
Like the
had.
video, leave some comments. Check out culturejunkies.net. Also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We also have Twitch and Discord. So, Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Warner Brothers, you guys should have really thought about that title before you made it. But we're gonna just call it Birds of Prey for short from here on in, because that's way too long of a title. Directed by Cathy Yan, starring Margot Robbie, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Rosie Perez, Jurnee Smollett-Bell, and Ewan McGregor. The film is actually a mixed bag, and that's a good thing because Harley Quinn is a mixed bag. I personally, the first time I saw it, it didn't really wow me, but I think once I got it home, got it on 4K, took another look at it, got to sit back and just kind of analyze it a little bit. I mean, again, it's not the most complex movie in the world, but to kind of sit back and I guess appreciate it a little bit more. The film's actually kind of cool. It's not, I think the problem is Suicide Squad was our first live action introduction for Harley Quinn. And I think with that film, they didn't get her character 100% right. It just felt like she was there to either be eye candy or she was there to be super duper subservient to the Joker, which is on character, but I think it just kind of didn't really work. And in this film, they essentially have her, because I think this film is actually supposed to take place 4 years after the events of Suicide Squad. She and the Joker have broken up, and I think, and obviously that's kind of implied in that extremely long title. And I think it actually works in her favor in this regard, because you get to see Harley just be Harley and not necessarily dependent on the Joker for the other part of her personality, so to speak. And in this film, she's taking advantage of the fact that people still think she's with the Joker, because obviously with her being with the Clown Prince of Crime and the extremely psychotic Joker who will kill people in a moment's notice if they disrespect her, people give her a wide berth when it comes to letting her get away with stuff. And in this film, we meet Roman Sionis, played by Ewan McGregor, who is also known as the Black Mask. He runs a club. One of the first altercations is Harley breaks the legs of his driver, who again said the wrong thing to her, and it's Harley. Harley is very, very reactionary. And it you know, tons of crazy little stuff like that. Eventually, she destroys Axis Chemical because she wants a full, true break from the Joker, because everybody's kind of telling her, even her roller derby friends are telling her that it's like, look, it's only a matter of time before you get back with him. So, you know, it's like this little bit of freedom and this little bit of, you know, you being single is not going to last. So she wants to prove everybody wrong. She destroys Axis Chemical. That, of course, gets Renee Montoya, played by Rosie Perez, involved. And she's kind of tracking Harley down, and their paths cross, hilarity ensues. We also find out that there is a quote-unquote crossbow killer going around killing a particular mob family. That, of course, is the character, the Huntress, played by Mary Elizabeth Winstead. And we also meet Black Canary, who is played by Jurnee Smollett-Bell, who is a singer at the nightclub, or at Black Mass nightclub. And we also run across a young girl playing Cassandra Cain. Now, I think for comic book fans, Cassandra Cain was a disappointment in the fact that it was just a little girl who was a pickpocket essentially, instead of the woman who would become Batgirl at some point in the Birds of Prey storylines. And I get it. It's very, it was a huge departure from the comic books, and a lot of people didn't like that. I understand kind of where they were coming from. Cassandra Cain was actually used as a plot device. She pickpockets, first of all, a diamond that Black Mask wanted to get that had some encoding in the diamond as essentially where to get some, big payoff, lots of money, the usual, comic book thing. Instead of being found with it, she decides to swallow it, which is the worst possible thing you could do because a diamond will completely mess up your insides. But again, comic book movie, comic book logic. She ends up getting, mixed up with Harley Quinn. Harley kind of protects her, but at the same time, it's kind of like, well, you did what? You swallowed this diamond. Ooh, so it might be something in that for me. So it's kind of that little bit of give and take in a sense. Again, it's the movie itself, and what I like about it is does not take itself too seriously. They know for a fact how outrageous and crazy the story is. They know how over the top Harley Quinn is supposed to be. I thought it was really cool to see her being part of a roller derby team. It's a perfect sport for Harley's more aggressive nature. The cool thing is you learn in the special features, they hired an actual real roller derby team for those scenes and everything that they filmed. And of course, I think one of the team captains was the trainer for Margot Robbie, is, essentially getting her up to speed to, make it look authentic and make it look good. All in all, the movie was fun. 4K definitely helps a film that's this colorful. I will definitely say one thing. This film is the first time in a long time that I've seen Gotham City with that much daylight. That's all I can really say on that. A lot of people were disappointed that when Access Chemical blew up, or when Harley blew it up, that there wasn't even a bat signal going up in the sky, at least something to acknowledge that, okay, big craziness is going down in Gotham. You know for a fact that the Batman is going to be around somewhere, especially if you blow up Access Chemical. And what that means, that link to the Joker. Batman would have at least at some point had something to say about it. But, I get it. They're trying to distance themselves from the connected universe style that they were, hard pressed to get done about 6 years ago. So it is what it is, and I'm not gonna, continue to harp on that. But all in all, the movie itself is a lot of fun. As far as features go, the standard, gag reel, behind the scenes, featurette about Roman Sionis, Ewan McGregor's character, featurettes about the clothing, the vehicles, the roller derby, basically featurettes about all the little, nuances of the film. And it actually is really, really cool that, that they fleshed all of that out. And all in all, I mean, I got the Blu-ray Steelbook from Best Buy, the exclusive one. They had it, so I just picked it up. Nothing really super duper special about it. It's just Steelbooks are cool. So I'm gonna leave you guys with these final words. For many of you out there, when a Harley Quinn movie was announced, you were like, oh, it's about time. All those Harley fans were definitely happy. All of the Hot Topic reps were probably extremely happy because they had new stuff that they could fill their shelves with. And then you saw the title and how ridiculously long it was. Then you saw the poster. And for the Harley fans, it was a great thing because it was like, oh, this movie's about to be all about Harley. And for the comic book fans, they were like, wait, Birds of Prey? Oh, wait, you're gonna translate Birds of Prey to film after you had that TV show that didn't work? So a lot of people were skeptical. But you know what? I was a little bit kind, sort of. A little, not super kind. I was kind of skeptical too. But I had to give him a chance because for me,
It was Tuesday.
I'll see you guys next time. If you're enjoying our content, please consider going to our Patreon and becoming a supporter. There are different tiers to select from, and we thank you for your support.